In the Pacific Northwest, there's a small logging town. There's no real need to know the name. In this small dying town among the trees, you can often find the misanthropic youth, or at least they're called that by the jaded adults, partying every few nights. They want to leave the town, but few will. They'll just get dragged into the cycle, beer and snacks, a fire pit, maybe a tent or two. The clearing that everyone knows about, even the local police, but nobody cares enough to interrupt their parties, maybe because the town is drab enough as it is. There's a bit of underage drinking and smoking, but that's just life sometimes. But then there's the girl. Everyone ignores her, or at least doesn't treat her weird. She shows up in a shawl and sneakers and ripped jeans. Her hair is brown and fluffy, her skin a deep brown, white freckles on her cheeks, and atop her head are a pair of deer antlers. They just welcome her, some too drunk to care and some vividly aware, but choosing to treat her nicely either through fear or genuine understanding of her place. She is a mountain spirit, the mountain spirit. Long after people stopped believing in her, she watched carefully. The parties, in some way, had become less like parties since the 80s. They'd become rituals of a sort, even on days when nobody else showed up. If one person was there dancing alone, with a six-pack and a Bluetooth speaker, she would sit at a picnic table and watch. She never talked. She would drink or eat, maybe nod along to conversation. She'd dance. Very occasionally, she'd whisper something into someone's ear, but nobody ever told others what she'd said. It was their secret. People began to leave beer or soda for her. They'd leave snacks, clothes, offerings of that sort. Some more drunk or irresponsible people would leave their laptops or phones there, unlocked. They'd find them in their rooms in the morning, sometimes with a leaf or mushroom or a flower on them, like a small thanks. Usually the web browser history was full of searches for pictures of far-off places, travel vlogs, things like that. She wanted to get away, too. She was trapped as much as any of them. More so, since she was bound to the land. Some people stayed in the town just to keep her company. They were the people who had no other dreams, most likely. People who would, well into their 40s, visit the party clearing. Even if she didn't show up, something she doesn't like to see humans age, while they danced, they'd say they felt her in the woods, watching. She'd eat the food they left. She wouldn't return their computers or phones, but they could return even a week later and find it there, that same search history anomaly showing up. No thanks from her, but they knew she appreciated it. Those parts of the woods are sort of sacred. Even the logging company knows not to go there. They have strict rules against leaving trash, too. Workers are harshly reprimanded for doing so, and out-of-town hikers sometimes freak out, claiming they've seen a girl with horns, sitting on a fallen log with a laptop in her lap, wrapped in a shawl and drinking a beer, who vanished when they made a noise. But everyone laughs. It's not taken seriously because everyone knows who she is. She's a mystery. A being that could kill them all. Something that, were it bent on vengeance and being left alone, could rally the whole of the mountain to crush their little town. But she's lonely, and she doesn't want to be alone. So she makes friends, and she makes sacrifices, letting them lop off pieces of her so they might survive. And the town takes care of her as best they can, replanting trees and keeping the mountain clean. There's an understanding there. As she drinks and dances with the humans who understand how trapped they all are. And the ones that do leave, she wishes them only the best, because she is the mountain spirit, and she'd leave too if she could.